What is up, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about how to convert a for sale by owner lead into a listing. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys that in the link in the description of this video, you can schedule a 30-minute strategy call. If you need help in real estate, schedule a call. If you want to join me at eXp Realty, schedule a call. Let's get started. So, a little bit of a story time. My first listing in Florida was actually a for sale by owner lead. I had not committed fully to making calls at this point, and I wanted to test out for sale by owners. They seemed to be the only people that really picked up their phone comparatively to expired listings, which a lot of them do not pick up their phone. I don't know if they changed their number. I don't know what the situation is, but what I found is if you can find a number on Zillow under a for sale by owner home, 9 times out of 10, if it's for sale, the for sale by owner or the seller will pick up their phone. So I figured as long as I can talk to them, this is a better option than expireds. You guys probably know at this point, expireds are my bread and butter. But for sale by owner was the first listing in Florida I had. This was a condo, about $135,000, I believe, if I'm correct about it. And funny enough, yesterday I posted about for sale by owners on my Facebook, and I'm gonna tell you guys what the quote is in a little bit. But basically, that client commented on it. It was October 8th, I believe. Could be the 9th. No, I think it's the 8th. If you guys go on my Facebook, October 8th, I posted about for sale by owners. And that first comment, the only comment actually, is that client. He was my first for sale by owner. He was my first listing in Florida. $135,000, I believe. And I got him on the phone, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how you're going to convert one of these leads. So, enough of the story time. Let's get right into it. Okay, you want to understand where they're coming from. That's step one. Same with expireds, but we're talking about for sale by owners. So, what is the intention of going for sale by owner? Well, think about it. We all have things that we want to maybe do ourselves. Sometimes. There's usually people that want to get their hands dirty and fix the kitchen sink when it goes down. And then there's other people who just don't want to do that and hire a professional. There can be many reasons why they would want to do this. One reason could be they want to save money. They want to maximize profits. And this is important to know because when we get into our pitch, we're going to want to utilize what is most important to the for sale by owner, which is maximizing profits in most cases. They want to do it themselves because they'll be able to have more net when they close, right? They'll be able to net more money when they close. So they want to maximize profit and not spend money on a realtor. It's like a do-it-yourself project guy, okay? So you want to start by asking questions. This is going to lead to creating the value that we're going to explain to them at the end of the conversation. But you're going to want to start with questions. There is a for sale by owner script that you can follow, but typically what I'll do is I'll find out a little about this property, almost in the sense of like could be a buyer. I might have a buyer, right? So we're going to be like, hey, so how's that going? Like, I see you listed it yourself. I see it's been on the market for a few days. Can you tell me a little bit about the house? Tell me a little bit about it. I might have a buyer. They start telling you about it. And then what you're going to want to do is hit some pain points. Most likely, if it's still on the market, they're not getting many buyers interested. So some things that you could do is you could be like, well, I see, have you done any open houses on your property? by the way, just in case my buyers wanted to pop by. Like this weekend, for example. Oh, you haven't done any open houses. Oh, why not? Oh, you don't really know how. Or the last one didn't go well. Okay. Do you have any offers on the property? Oh, no offers. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because it's overpriced? I just want to know before I present it to my buyer, make sure it's a good buy for them. You want to ask these questions because they're going to start thinking about the difficulty, the challenges, the obstacles that they're facing. And by doing that, it opens up the door to the other option that they could have, which is hiring a professional. So you first want to do that. They realize how difficult it really is. And you're going to want to ask some of these questions. I wrote a couple of them down. How was the open house? Have you got it onto Zillow, Realtor? Have you got it onto Zillow.com, Realtor.com, all these other ones? Okay. I noticed that the photos, they're a little blurry and dark. Did you get a professional? Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. Yeah, because my buyer usually likes to, really take a look at those pictures if they even consider it. And they won't go to the property if it isn't represented well in the photos. Have you thought about getting professional photography? Oh, you haven't? Oh, wow. I get professional photography for all of my listings, for all of my clients. Now, this is one thing about for sale by owners. You're going to have to follow up because a conversation like that, you're going to dead the deal if you go right into, okay, well, by the way, have you ever considered using a realtor? Or at what point will you consider using a realtor? Things like that. It might dead the deal. Now, if you're just driving through calls, what I recommend you do is you ask that, but you still follow up. And the reason is because I typically do not have a CRM. The reason for that is because I make sure to send out my information to them, but it really is, in my opinion, time wasted following up with old clients when new clients are available every single day. Fresh, new clients. That's just my opinion. I've never had a CRM. I don't use one. So the next thing that you're going to want to do after you've followed up with this for sale by owner at least once, or if you know it's solid, you're going to want to follow up maybe in a week. That's the only time I would. If it is off time, I've already made my calls for the day, and I happen to remember that client, give them a call. That's a different story. But this is also my mindset on calling back clients that haven't done business with me is part of the reason why I focus on expireds. I want to do business with people who want to do business with me now. I don't want to wait because I have other clients that I need to help that need help urgently. And those are the clients that I want. But when or if on that first call, if not on the second call or third call, that seller decides, okay, what can you do for me? This may not come across as him exactly saying, what can you do for me? But if you ask him, have you considered using a realtor? And he says, or a little hesitation, or yeah, but I don't want to pay the commission. Okay, well, did you know that realtors can actually get you a lot more for your home than you selling your house on your own? I'm going to pull up the exact quote. I apologize for my hand right near the camera. I posted this yesterday on Facebook, so let's see if I can pull it up. 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, here it is. Here we go. According to the National Association of Realtors 2021 profile of home buyers and sellers, only 7% of home sales were accomplished as for sale by owners. And of those, 57% knew their buyer personally. Okay? first sale by owner home sales had a median price of $260,000 in 2021 compared to the agent assisted home sale median price of $318,000. So what does that mean? Agents get more money for the home. So only 7% actually are successful. Okay? So you're going to want to state this to them. And how do you do that? You overpromise. I'm going to be able to get you more for your house than you can get. Now, you don't want to say it like that. You're going to want to say, hey, have you considered using a realtor? Oh, you don't want to pay commission? Okay. Well, have you seen the statistics? Yeah. It's stated by the NAR that homes with a realtor actually sell for a lot more. Like in this particular situation, I don't know the percentage, but first sale by owners, median price $260,000, and then the agent assisted home sale $318,000. That means that the commission, no matter if it's 5%, 6%, or anything like that, they're still making more money by going with a realtor at the end of the day. So you're going to want to do that. You're going to want to show them how they can make more money by going with you. Not how by going with you is going to cost them any money. Because remember from the beginning, they want to maximize profit and not spend money on a realtor. Oh, don't worry. You don't have to spend money on a realtor because I'm going to make back my commission in your home sale price and more. Now, does that sound good? Okay. So keep in mind, these leads, a lot of the times, if they're the do-it-yourself type seller, they're going to be over your shoulder. Keep that in mind because they were already considered doing it themselves, so they're going to be overly critical. I just want you guys to keep that in mind. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure if you guys need help, schedule a call, 30-minute strategy call, totally free. And if you want to join me at eXp Realty, set up a call. We'll crush it together. I'm going to Turkey next week. Ooh, wow, this is the first time I've announced this, actually. I'm going to more than just Turkey. I'm going to a couple countries. I'll save that for later. But we're still closing deals. And let's crush it together, guys. Schedule a call. Comment below. Like the video. Subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.